Is there a wrong way to wipe your bum? I overheard my wife telling our 9-year-old son that he was wiping his bum after pooping the wrong way. He should wipe front to back, not back to front, because he could get poo in his penis and infect it. I can understand if you are a woman there is a wrong way because you could get poo in a vagina, but not a male. I didn't say anything as it has me questioning if I have been doing it wrong all these years. So, is there a wrong way to wipe a bum? A friend of mine wiped with poison ivy once. I wouldn't recommend that. You should wipe front to back because otherwise you can push shit into the narrower part of your butt, making it smear and harder to clean. She is wrong about the poo and penis thing. That is a woman-only problem that she is just translating over incorrectly. But the technique is right. Another wrong way is people sometimes bunch up toilet paper rather than fold it. They use a lot more that way. You only need 2-3 squares if it is 2-ply. Source: briefly sold toilet paper. Learned a lot. I used to do back to front, but then I did front to back. Now I have a bidet. Maybe there's something wrong with my arms, but I find wiping front to back extremely awkward. Yes, definitely for women, but I would say the same to men. It's just a good habit. Like she said, you don't want E. coli on your genital area. When you grow up and maybe have sex with women, it becomes more important. I also think people with running water are barbaric for not doing what we do in Italy and not washing their butt with water after pooping, but that's another story. Never did I think my education in elderly care would come in use on Reddit. But you have to wipe front to back. Otherwise you basically push it back in and it could result in infection in worst cases, so the direction from where your biddies are hanging to your back is the way to go. How long have you been dragging shit down the back of your ballsack? Are people reaching in between their legs to wipe their asses? Front to back, dude. Don't people hold their balls out of the way with their other hand while wiping? I've never got shit on my scrot. Yeah, I'm not sure people realize that the nuts aren't hanging millimeters in front of your asshole. You can absolutely wipe back to front without ever coming close to your nuts. LMAO. I saw a comment about a lady saying she has had 2 incidents in life in which she was about to go down on men that had poo smashed 8 to their ball hair, and I wondered how they fuck is that possible? Well, this is my answer. I think it's about time the whole world converts to bidets like some genius countries already have. Just popping in here to say that everyone should get a bidet. Biggest quality of life improvement for $50 I have ever encountered. Anyway is wrong. Use a bidet, you savages. Side to side is typically frowned upon. There are situations when a 10-second shower is necessary. Yesterday I read a comment where someone said they've been in multiple relationships where they discovered shit smeared into a dude's ball hairs while going down on him. On that basis alone, men, for the love of God, please wipe front to back. The way I do it is, I jam a bunch of toilet paper right in the hole, as much as I can. Then, clockwise turn 3 times inward. Jiggle it around. Counterclockwise turn 3 times outward. Just finish the job by using your hand to scoop up any excess. It's served me well all these years. So I would say unequivocally, this is the right way to wipe your bum. The amount of people that think they're one mere direction change from shitty balls is wild. One word. Bidet. Front to back. The real answer is that if you're wiping, you're doing it wrong. Period. Get a bidet. It is far superior and more hygienic. Unless you liked being a poopy butt. Op got shitty balls for sure. I don't think that a boy is going to get poop in his penis from any kind of normal butt wiping. I can't imagine that he would need to wipe from anus, across the perineum, over the scrotum, all the way to the tip of the penis, and into the urethra. That seems very unlikely. Ew, who does back to front? Yeah, the whole front to back thing is correct. Being a woman, you don't want poo near your vagina. It can lead to infections. But from a man's perspective, you don't want poo on your balls. Can imagine that's nice. Front to back always. Even for males. Males are less likely to get UTIs, but it's still possible and just not worth it. Plus, in the future, his partners deserve to have a person with good hygiene and no nasty surprises. Bidet squad assemble. For women, yes. You don't want any fecal matter reaching your vagina. That shit is poisonous for us. You guys. I'm not quite sure, but I doubt that you have to worry. Women usually wipe front to back so fecal matter doesn't go into our vaginas. Well, not wiping because it's gay is definitely a wrong way to do it. It will help him to avoid having dingleberries behind his balls. You are right. I like to use the gooch flap as a backstop scooping area. And it gets much cleaner than those who wipe front to back. For those who keep saying you get shit on your balls, do you get shit on your lower back when you wipe front to back? I once read if you got poop anywhere other than your asshole, it would not be considered sufficient to wipe it with just toilet paper. Sorta related. But shut the toilet seat when you flush. You spray tiny pee and poop particles everywhere whenever you flush with the lid open. Onto your toothbrush. Wipe front to back with dry paper and remove as much as you can. Then wipe with wet paper to actually clean it. Then wipe again with dry paper to dry and finish cleaning. If you don't clean with wet paper, your ass is dirty. If your asshole ever itches, it's because it's dirty and you left shit on it. I'm pooping poop while reading this. 1 up, 1 down, 1 to polish. X200B. X200B. A serving of gazpacho soup. Piping hot. To anyone who gets the reference. Anyway, where you wipe your bum with poo on it is wrong. Wipe after you use the bidet. I go front. I go back. I go inside out. Then I go front and back. Side to side is the wrong way. Why did I just spend 10 minutes reading about how people like to wipe their butts? Standing is the wrong way. Not using a bidet is the wrong way to wipe your bum. Stop smearing poo around. I mean, if you don't care about your balls smelling like shit. Yes, obviously there's a wrong way. What kind of sociopath, regardless of genitalia, is wiping back to front? Definitely front to back unless you want shit on or under your balls, which personally I do not. Scrubbing back and forth from the small of your back to the bottom of your sack is definitely the wrong way to go. Just get a bidet. The kid will love it. Yes. Generally speaking, it's always front to back. You never want to bring that forward on any occasion, regardless of the reason. And definitely finish with a wet wipe or install a bidet. Preferably one that's like the Tushy brand that's under the seat and has the controls at the side. So you don't have to use a wand. Or you could upgrade to the 3 seashells like a normal person. Y'all haven't gotten the seashells yet? I used to wipe with toilet paper, but evidently you never get it all. I like to wash with water. Born to shit. Forced to wipe. But in all seriousness, I'm a guy and I've been doing front to back all my life and it has worked out fine. Bidets work better though. Just don't wipe out to in. Your wife is right. Front to back.